Hit it, sweetheart.
Because I am hard, you will not like me. There is no racial bigotry here. Here you are all equally worthless.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Krusty Canuck podcast / video series I'm doing. And of course, what's my topic going to be today? I wonder. Liberal hypocrisy? You know, everyone's flinching for the frickin' election coming up soon. Well, let's start with the liberal hypocrisy. Now, there are many links out there that I'm going to put up on the end of this video, which is good. But you, my viewers, my listeners alike, I'd like you to think for yourselves. Yes, of course, thinking about exactly what this clown does, how he goes about doing it, and all other good stuff. You've heard me comment before exactly what he's doing and how he's doing it. You know, his way of approaching social situations in this country and how he's, single-handedly took the burden of diversity and everything in his hands and yet created such chaos in his wake. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, our Prime Minister is a putz. You don't need me to find that for you. He is. He is a putz. His cabinet's full of putzes. And I hate to say it, some of his true believers are putzes for following him too. But I'm not going to tell them how to vote. Anyhow, to sum it all up, yes, he did the blackface thing. Stupid. Right? Not once, not twice, but 3 times. There were 3 situations he was doing the blackface thing. Now, personally, I really don't care. It's a gesture of bad taste. It is, as far as I'm concerned. Doesn't make someone a blatant neo-Nazi racist. However, his cabinet was the first ones, or are the first ones, to point the finger and jump down people's throats if they don't follow the lines of diversity and tolerance and appreciation and love and kumbaya and all that good stuff, when he blatantly did it himself. Now, Andrew Scheer made a comment, I think, 14 years ago or 15 years ago, in regards to gay marriage. He didn't agree with it. Okay. He stood back and he thought about it, and he's like, okay, he owned it on his campaign trail. No bells, no whistles, no drama, no nothing. There's a guy saying, yep, I said that, I take it back. Okay. I personally don't care who gets gay married, or who gets straight married, or who gets bi married, or pansexual married, or whatever you want to call it. It's no big deal. Okay? And really, the whole blackface issue, how many people are outraged by it? Well, a lot of the opposition. It's kind of insensitive when you think about it. It's really fucking stupid. But that just goes to prove that he's flawed. And it proves more and more to the Canadian taxpayer every day that this guy is a wanker. Shit simple. Doesn't matter what he did. He still did it. Right? Doesn't matter what background he had. He still did it. Right? And his whole cabinet sitting there going, oh my God, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Well, liberals, you're going to have to own your shit. Right? Anyway, Dr. Gadsad put an article up, or a video up on YouTube the other day in regards to Justin Trudeau's blackface fiasco. And he made a very, very good valid point in regards to Justin Trudeau's approach to things and how he's so privileged in his arrogance. Anyway, I'll let you watch the video yourself. It's really, really good. I highly recommend Dr. Gadsad. I'll leave a link at the bottom of the video. But he made a very, very valid point in regards to Justin Trudeau's outlook on life and everything that he represents. And you would say it's scathing, but it's very educated, and it's based on fact and observations. And Dr. Gadsad is an extremely intelligent human being. I love his work. I love his sarcasm. So you, my viewers, take a look for yourself, and see what he has to say about the whole incident. My logic is that it's getting close to election time, and you would think the party in charge would do its best to try to salvage whatever reputation they have or have had, And when I'm looking at these leaders, I'm looking at these clowns, they're not doing it, They have no concept of what they're doing, really. They're flaying left and right. in regards to their policies. For example, Miss Climate Barbie, Miss Catherine McKenna. I'll leave a video that Rebel did just recently about her. She was at some place, I think it was Keen Brexit was there, pretty good reporter. He was interviewing her in regards to the climate change and the fiasco and how people should be listening to that Greta Sandberg girl from Sweden about the whole climate fiasco. And some of the questions he asked her were straight to the point. And in a very, very condescending tone, she more or less said to him, well, you with the Rebel and you climate deniers are all alike. And, oh, I don't drive a Subaru and I drive a Prius. And all high and mighty and fa 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 fa. And how superior she is to us, does meager Canadians. Yes. Well, I'll leave a video to that too. She is very condescending toward this reporter. And, there's nothing wrong if you dislike a reporter being condescending with it, but in the same sense, he's doing his job. He's trying to get the facts. And just her attitude proved that, she likes to think her shit don't stink. Right? And she's doing this for girls everywhere. If you're a climate crusader, I'm pretty sure it's going to affect boys and men too. So anyway, I'll let you guys watch the video and you decide for yourself. I'm not impressed this whole fiasco. You've heard me ramble on enough about Justin Trudeau and his cronies and his little followers and his little groups and his cults and his socks and his overspending and just the fiasco that's going with it and the ridiculous mudslinging that is carrying on with this whole campaign. You got the Greens saying, okay, we're going to get free dental along with the NDPs, and we're going to make sure that there's more money for this and more money for that. And when I look at all their platforms, it's nothing but garbage. What's their plan for the economy? What's their plan for seniors? What's their plan for veterans? I'm all for looking after the climate too, but I'm also looking after getting things done as well. There's nothing wrong with wanting to look after the air we breathe and the water we drink. But taxing us into prosperity is not going to work. Why do people think that? Well, any sane person is going to wake up and realize going, well, you're taxing the shit out of me because you're spending all of our taxpayers' dollars on stupid things to help a group over here and help a group over there. Oh, little girls in this country are marginalized. Why aren't you helping little girls and little boys in this country? Why not? It's not with the narrative. It's not trendy right now. It isn't. Right? Candace Malcolm. She works. She's the owner and creator of True North News, and she made a valid point when it came to marginalization and the status of women in this country. And she made a point of saying how condescending it is to have a ministry of women or a set-aside state for the status of women in this country. When I personally have worked for some great women in the military, there's two women I can think of. They're warrant officers. Another one was a captain, and they earned it the old-fashioned way. They merited. Breaks weren't made for them. They weren't given special privileges or treats or better consideration than every other dude. They earned it like everybody else. So their example proves to me that we don't need a status of women state-run office. We don't, right? As far as I'm concerned, women are equal to any man out there, and they're just as capable to do anything as any man can, period. And that's been, I grew up with that mentality, so it has nothing to do with making sure the status of women is okay, right? You're just guaranteeing special privileges for a handful of people. That's all it is, right? Now, you want to call me sexist for saying that? So be it. But there's nothing sexist about it. Nothing. My example of that would be Arlene Dickinson. Look her up. She was one of the founding members of Dragon's Den on CBC. She built something from the ground up on her own merits, right? If she can do it, ladies, so can you. Anyhow, enough of this stuff. That's just my spiel on the whole Trudeau debacle. The election time is coming, folks. Really. So keep in mind when you're looking for somebody to run this country. Trudeau's a failure. His cabinet's a failure. Okay? Let's run down some of the stupid things he said over the past 4 years. The budget will balance itself. I admire China's basic dictatorship. You're asking for too much we can give right now. Right? And half his cabinet worrying about the phantom white supremacy that's lingering around, quote unquote, calling yellow vests racist and Nazis, calling anyone who disagrees with M103 a fascist or a bigot. Justin Trudeau called a Quebec citizen a racist for asking questions about the immigration policies, right? Oh, they can't do no wrong. They can't do no wrong. Guess what? Trudeau's only human. He grew up with a silver spoon in his ass, has it in his mouth, and he'll probably die with it too. And so will his offspring. Time to get rid of him. Period. I don't care who you vote for, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care what you believe in. Vote for the better person. Don't base your votes on one subject or one ideology here. That's all based on democracy and having a fair democracy and having a fair system. Once again, democracy is not perfect, but it sure beats fucking communism, and it sure beats fucking fascism. Right? Think about it. I don't know. It's up to you. I myself, I don't know. I'm not really impressed with any of those candidates at the moment because I feel that the Conservatives are not showing enough backbone. They've got the strength, but they're not showing the backbone. Liberals are sidestepping, making excuses left and right. Right? They've got a month before the federal election, and they still talk to people like they're fucking idiots, like they're morons, condescending. It's like, oh, I know what's best for the climate, and you don't, because I have a degree. Oh, yes, and I drive a Prius. Oh, whoop de fucking do. I drive a car and a truck. I've also got a camper, too. Runs on propane. Is that environmentally friendly? Well, it's economically sound. However, it's mine. I bought it with my money because I worked for it. You know what work is, Liberal Party, don't you? We actually have to go out and earn a living, right? And do something some days you just don't want to do because you're so fucking tired, you're so fucking exhausted. But you guys get holidays, and you guys get special trips and privileges, right? So, come October, you guys are fucking done. Anyway, I've been Krusty Canuck. If you like what you see, click subscribe. Don't forget to click the little bell at the end of the page there. Yeah, you can also find me on Podbean under Krusty Canuck, where I do my podcast every week or so. I am going to try to put more videos up if I can, but these stories are just too good not to indulge in. To my American friends out there, yeah, a bit of a shitstorm going up here, but don't worry, you're okay. To my European listeners and my European viewers, thank you for the subscription. Keep subscribing, keep sharing, keep commenting, liking, and I'll leave links at the bottom of the page so you can help me donate. 30% of every donation, every sale of my t-shirts will go to the Veterans Association Food Bank in Calgary, Alberta. I'll leave all the information at the bottom of the page. And if you feel like donating to me, please do. Don't be shy. I like to supplement my income as best I can. If you commit a $5 to $10 donation every month, you will get a free t-shirt of your choice from my Teespring line. So check out the link at the bottom there. I'll post at the end of this video. Anyhow, I've been Krusty Canuck, and let's start thinking about the future of this country and who we're going to put in charge. Remember, look after your families and loved ones, and remember, humanity merit wins the day. Take care. We'll talk soon. Bye.
Hit it, sweetheart. Because I am hard, you will not like me.
Yes, sir.
There is no racial bigotry here. Here you are